What if money wasn't a roadblock but a springboard to your dreams? Financial freedom isn't a goal you can't reach, but a path you can start on too. It just takes smart planning and the right way of thinking. In this video, I'll show you how planning your money can give you strength, good ideas, and freedom, and how you can really get money on your side. Want to be the boss of your money? Stick with me, and let's find out the secrets to thinking like a winner together. Planning your money is a really important skill today. It helps you get financial freedom and make your life much better. It's not just about boring math, it's a whole way to live, mixing smart money skills with the right way of thinking and your big dreams for the future. You know, studies show that 80% of financial success is all about your behavior. This shows that making smart choices and overcoming those mental hurdles are key to getting results that stick around. Harvard University studies found that folks who handle their money with emotional smarts, like being able to wait for a reward, save, on average, 34% more money. Planning also works better when you match your money plan with your main values. That way, savings aren't just numbers on paper, but tools to make your dreams happen. Learning about money planning starts with something super easy, but lots of people forget to do it. The first and most important thing to do is to really look at how much money you have right now, and that means figuring out all the money you get, what you spend, and what you've already saved. Doing this helps us see clearly where we are with our money right now and what we can do next. People who are good with money often do this one thing. They keep checking how their money is doing, and they know about every penny that comes in or goes out. People have studied this, and they found that little things you buy every day, like coffee or getting takeout, can cost you up to 20% less if you just keep track of them. How you feel when you look at your money is a big deal too. Keeping track of your spending helps you feel in control and less worried, and it helps you feel like you have enough. Automatic money tools, like apps that put your spending into groups, can make this whole thing easy to do without thinking, and you'll make fewer mistakes. A study from a big school called Harvard said that people who save just 1% more of their money each month can double their financial security in 7 years. This just shows that little steps can make a really big difference in the long run. When you're working on your money smarts, it's super important to understand that money isn't just something you pay with. It's also like energy and a way to get new chances. People who have become financially free think about money differently than most people do. They don't see it as something dirty or bad, but they use it as a tool to reach their goals. This change in how you think is super key, because if we think bad things about money, then deep down we kind of push it away, and that of course stops us from growing our money. Think of money like a stream of water. When we block it, it dries up, but if we let it flow freely, it finds new paths and brings life to everything around it. The biggest secret to getting rich often lies in giving back thoughtfully. When we give back to our community, it makes us feel like we have plenty, and funnily enough, it opens up even more chances for us. Financial freedom isn't just about the amount of money in your bank account. It's about how well you can use money to make your dreams happen. Maybe you want to travel the world or start your own business, or maybe you want to buy more time to spend with the people you love. It's important to see that money roadblocks often start in our own minds. When we learn to be curious instead of scared and choose to be creative instead of worried, money magically starts to work for us. Setting goals is super important when you're planning your money. It's like the main thing, really. And this is where you can often see why some people do well with their money and others don't. When you set good money goals, they aren't just fuzzy wishes. They are clear, you can measure them, and they have a deadline, like a due date. A study from Yale University found something fascinating. Students who wrote down their financial goals before starting college ended up, 20 years later, with more savings than 97% of their peers. This story really shows how powerful it is to plan things out and how much it can help you way down the road. Think of your goals like drawing a map. Every small step you take is like a new town you reach on that map. Each one gets you closer to your final stop, and it also gives you a chance to enjoy the trip as you go. The goals that really get you going often come from something personal. Like say you want to save enough money so your kid can choose a college they love, not just one they can afford without big loans. That's not just about money, right? It's about what's important to your family. It's important for your goals to be like a well-tailored suit. They should fit your life perfectly, but also have enough wiggle room in case things change. You know, like if the weather in your life changes. When you're trying to reach a goal, and you stop for a moment to celebrate the small wins along the way, that's like putting gas in your car for a long trip. It gives you more energy and reminds you that every little step you take is important. It's smart to sort your goals by time, because this helps you decide what's most important and helps you stay motivated. Short-term goals could be things you want to buy in the next year or two, or experiences you want. Medium-term goals might be things like buying a car or fixing up your home. Long-term goals could be buying a house, paying for your kids' needs, or saving for retirement. Here's an interesting thought. Some people say that in your lifetime, you need to save enough money to pay for 3 houses. The first one is for you to live in, the second is for raising your kids, and the third one is for when you retire. For many people, making a budget seems like a boring chore, but this tool gives you control and helps you manage money wisely. One thing rich people often do is they strictly follow their budgets, and they always track their income and spending. When budgeting, it's key to tell fixed costs from ones that change, then group your spending into needs and wants. This organized way helps you find where you can spend smarter. Building an emergency fund is also a key part of financial safety. It acts like a safety net for when unexpected things happen. Having this fund means you won't need to quickly get a loan for surprise expenses, and it helps you stay financially stable in the long run. This doesn't just have real-world benefits, it also gives you a sense of security, which cuts down on money stress and boosts your confidence. When it comes to saving and investing, the most successful people have built steady habits. A study of over 200 millionaires showed they always saved 20% of all their income. 10% of this went to their retirement savings, and they put the other 10% into an investment account. Experts say it's a good idea to put aside 10% of what you earn right at the start of the month. That way, you're less likely to have no money left to save by month's end. This is the pay yourself first idea in action. This makes sure saving comes before spending. Making your savings automatic, for example, by setting up regular transfers, it makes this method even more effective. There's a wide range of investment options available for people with different comfort levels for risk and different knowledge. From government bonds and stocks, all the way to cryptocurrencies, you can find all sorts of investments out there. The main thing is knowing your comfort level with risk and how long you plan to invest. Then choose the right investments for you. Diversification, which means spreading your risk across different types of investments, is really important for long-term success. Having a smart plan for your debt is also super important for your money health. If you have loans or debts, it's a good idea to first pay off the ones with high interest. This is important not just because it lowers the interest you pay, but also because it frees up your money for more savings and investments. Becoming debt-free also feels like a big weight off your shoulders. It boosts your confidence and makes you feel more hopeful about the future. What this means in real life is that every payment you make brings you closer to freedom. As your debt goes down, you'll have more money left for your own goals, and you'll feel more secure. It's important not to try to fix everything at once. Instead, make a plan and stick to small, regular steps, even if progress feels slow sometimes. If you're careful not to take on new, unnecessary debts, and you put a little extra towards paying them off each month, over time, you can get rid of your debts completely. When you get to the point where you only have that last bill to pay, you'll feel how much stronger, more confident, and more experienced you've become. And that feeling will stay with you in your future money decisions too. When it comes to planning your money well, how you think about it is just as important as knowing all the steps. A big part of thinking like a millionaire is looking on the bright side and finding good chances, instead of just seeing problems. People who do well see good chances in everything, and they can even see tough times as a way to learn and grow. Thinking this way helps them find smart ideas for their money challenges and keep making more money. Being thankful and thinking like you have plenty also really helps your money success. People who are thankful for what they have and feel good about money will find more chances with money. This isn't some weird idea, it's just how our minds work. When we think good thoughts, we're more open to chances and braver when making choices, and more confident when handling money. Always learning more about money helps you get ahead in today's world. Money markets are always changing, and those who keep up with these changes can get a big advantage. This means learning about new ways to invest and following the tax rules and using new money tech. Learning isn't just a one-time deal. It's a program you keep working on that pays off by helping you make better money choices. Your surroundings also play a big part in your money success. People who hang out with successful and rich folks are more likely to pick up good money habits themselves. This doesn't mean you have to say goodbye to your old friends, but it's a good idea to also make friends with people who cheer you on and help you reach your money goals. Staying away from bad influences is just as important as finding good ones. Checking in regularly and making changes makes sure that our money plan keeps working, even when things change. It's a good idea to look over our budget every month or every 3 months, see how we're doing with our goals, and if we need to, change our plans. Thinking about things this way helps us quickly adjust to changes and spot any mistakes early on. The main goal of planning your money isn't just about getting a lot of it, but it's about having freedom and more choices. When we don't have to worry so much about money, we can make the kinds of decisions that really make us happy, without money worries telling us what we can or can't choose. This freedom lets us really do the things we love and live the kind of life we've always dreamed about. Financial planning isn't a one-time task, but a way of life that becomes more natural over time. After the first few challenges, you'll get into a routine that makes making good money choices almost automatic. This is when financial planning doesn't feel like a chore anymore, but just a normal part of your life, and that's when you really start on the path to financial freedom. If you feel like you got some helpful ideas today that can bring you closer to financial freedom and a freer life, then don't stop here. Write in the comments what goal you're setting for yourself, or share what challenges you're facing, because together we can inspire each other to grow. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our next videos to help you improve. Remember, financial freedom isn't a dream, it's a choice, and the choice is yours now. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next video.